Hey guys, and welcome back to We Watched a Movie. I'm Jay and this is Mike, and we just got back from seeing Battleship, Mike. Yes, it was a piece of shit battle.
Battle shits.
What to expect when you're not expecting and you get a shit turd.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.
Battleship. Don't you? This is my top. This is my top.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
Battleship. Aliens attack Earth, and the Navy is our only hope to stop them. Let's just go with that. It's directed by Peter Berg. Directed Friday Night Lights. I love Friday Night Lights. I like Peter Berg's usual work. No. When you heard Battleship was going to come out, you were like, oh my god, this is the stupidest thing ever. It's a movie about a board game.
I mean, I'm guessing Hollywood's running out of movies ideas. I mean, they're just going to Toys R Us and they're picking up board games. They're going to be, next it's going to be Double Trouble. It's going to be friggin' Monopoly. Detective.
I think that's already in the works, actually. Monopoly is.
Fate does not pass go.
I think that's just that's the nature of the beast
you
right
don't
now.
Go. You don't go buy Hasbro toys and say, you don't buy a board game and say I'm going to make a movie out of this.
Well, think about this though. 21 Jump Street had nothing to do with the show. They had to add that brand title to sell it. I don't think movie studios.
But that's not a.
I don't think movie studios will buy movies now unless they have a brand name attached to it.
I know, but that's not a board game though. That's what I'm talking about. You can use a established
Jumanji.
IP. Jumanji's fine. If you went to Best Buy and you bought a Xbox 360 at midnight release, you got home, you can't wait, you want to play it, you're really excited, you tell all your friends, fuck off, I'm going to play this Xbox 360, I'm going to play all the great games, I'm going to play Madden, or whatever, I'm going to play it.
Special effects, everything, the graphics, they're going to be amazing.
It's like heaven opened up and you get this one gift and you're like, it's mine for a night. As soon as you open the friggin' thing up and you turn it on, you get the red ring of death and you're like, this is bullshit, I can't even play my game. If you go downstairs,
you get it refurbished, you get it fixed, you get it sent back, and by the time you get it, it's just like, eh.
You got to send it to Texas. It takes like a month.
It's been like 6 weeks I had to wait for this thing and it sucks.
This is a movie with flat acting, flat tone script. Everything's bad. It's just wrapped up in a special effects treat for you to make you distracted from the story overall and just say, hey guys, look at this. Don't worry about all this. Just look at this. Don't worry about the script. Don't pay attention. And if you're really drunk or you're like 4 years old, you'd be like, okay.
The first 20 minutes, guys, it starts out and you're thinking it's kind of funny. Like I liked the cast in this. Like when you look at it on paper, like I like that guy, Friday Night Lights. Oh, the guy from True Blood's on there. But then you watch it, and everybody's just miscast. They're not in the right parts. Taylor Kitsch, maybe. I mean, he kind of fit his part a little bit. I was fine with Taylor Kitsch. You weren't.
No, I didn't like Taylor Kitsch at all in this.
You didn't. I thought he was good.
I think he was good beginning-wise, and then he deteriorated as he went on.
Yeah, but we've argued about this before, too. I mean, I think the movie was failed, number one, more than anything by script. I don't think freaking the best actors in the world could have saved this script.
I don't know. I just don't think the guy can deliver lines that well. I don't care if you'd read.
There's some scripts.
But if you had, I just don't think if Francis Ford Coppola had written the script, I still don't think he would have been able to deliver it in the right way.
I mean, I love Friday Night Lights. That's why I was so disappointed with Peter Berg's effort for this. The problem with this movie, guys, is it felt like, everybody expected, like, okay, it's just gonna be a Michael Bay like special effects movie, and it was, but it wasn't even that much. Like they kind of failed at Michael Bay. They didn't even make it to that level.
That's bad.
Yeah, because the special effects. Like, you want to see an alien movie, you want to see aliens, you want to see stuff like that. The special effects, and I'm sure you've seen it in the previews, they're so robotic. To me, it looked like Halo. Like, they didn't look like aliens at all. It looked like toasters were attacking us. There's kind of, in the end of the movie, there's kind of an ode to the Navy and the old warships and the guys in the Navy from the past. And then, it's cool that they did that. Obviously, the acting was terrible in that part, but it was cool that they did that. And at that point, there was no movie to save.
Let me ask you a question.
Anyways.
Do you think any of these actors individually are good actors?
Taylor Kitsch.
That's the only one.
No. I think Taylor Kitsch is good, and I think that.
Let me ask you. Okay, and Liam Neeson, obviously, and that's another thing, by the way. That movie's 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Liam Neeson's in it for like 20 minutes.
Forget Liam Neeson.
He barely exists.
Yeah.
The thing, they could have just had him on a cell phone talking.
Yeah.
Doing a script.
It could be like Paul Bettany playing Jarvis in Iron Man.
It's like, I was saying, the individual actors, they may be good individually, but together they suck. So it's kind of like a band that just doesn't have the chemistry. we can't make a single.
But, okay, you got Rhianna and Brooklyn Decker, and both of them, none of them were that bad. But even Rhianna, like, she wasn't terrible, but the lines they had to read were so bad. The script was so bad. It was just, like, every line she had was like, yeah, mother. No one could have been good in that. The script just.
And they were like, you know what? Let's make this movie even more crazy. Let's put these pop stars in.
They even ripped Michael Bay off a little bit on that. They tried to like close in on her butt.
Look, like I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I think it's an EKG flat scan all the way. I think it's a beep. You're watching like, okay, it's boring. Special effect, they're not great, but the battle scenes are pretty neat. I like the battle scenes.
When the U.S.'s warships are attacking the aliens,
yeah.
Like I think that the way that they shot that was pretty cool.
So,
I thought it looked good.
Well, that's my 3.5 is mainly for that. I like, and that's only like the last 15 minutes. I really enjoyed that battle scene. I thought that was cool.
And the beginning, the first 20 minutes was funny and it was good. That's that's another thing. The comedic, they have so many attempts in this movie at comedic relief, and they all fall flat. I mean, there's like crickets. Taylor Kitsch is the only one for me whose comedic attempts
Are you
actually
gonna like
came
send
through.
him flowers after this?
No, dude, I don't even think he was that great. But his parts, when they were meant to be funny, were actually funny. Everybody else's, there was characters that were put in this movie just to be funny, and they weren't at all.
I was going to say, subpar script, subpar acting, soundtrack's awful, cinematography sucks, battle scenes are pretty cool, so overall 3.5. I wouldn't recommend going to see this. I mean, I really wish I hadn't seen it. I would rather have gone to see The Avengers, like we said last week, again. This is 2 weeks in a row for bad movies.
Yeah, just go see The Avengers for the 3rd, 4th, 8th time.
I'm ashamed we only seen it one time.
I am too. That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna
us,
see it.
as much as we liked it. No, I give it a 4.5. I think it was just a little bit below average. I mean, it was okay. There were certain parts that were all right, but it's supposed to be a special effects fun blockbuster, and it was kind of boring. And the special effects just were kind of they were all in the trailer. So 4.5 for me.
Yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and remember, this was a soggy diaper alert. Don't see this movie. Stinky.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.